Good evening. It's Friday, and I'm really freaking tired. But that's just gonna wake me up, baby. Trickle on in. Trickle on in. We're here, baby. I really tried to take a nap for you guys to just get some energy, and Willow does not allow that. No such thing. Bring your trickle on in, Mike. Get your trickle in here. Oh, guys, good to see ya. Oh, man. It'll be another fun night. We got some new stuff. Which we might not even get into because I may have shot a video on it today. What is that? Interesting. Oh. We'll just leave that back there. Happy freaking Friday. I just grabbed 2 bottles. I don't even know why. I saw that Woodford, it needed to die. And then right next to it was the other Woodford. And I was like, well, that looks like a good one to sip on while we chit-chat. What are y'all up to? How was your week? What were y'all up to? Did you have a good week? What are you sipping on? What's your plans? Are we ready to watch the Razorbacks freaking destroy everyone at baseball this weekend? You know the drill. Joe Dickinson and Trevor Kunkel here early. Okay, Trev. Okay. Steve. What's up, brother? Bourbon Hunter Lee. Peter White. I like this bottle, and I've heard mixed things. I don't like the price of it. I'm going to keep this here so we can talk about it. Woodford Masters Collection. It's just too expensive. Corgi Kaiju! What's up, brother? He is got some Knob Creek poured to start the night. Let's freaking go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't forget, but we might as well just start the night off, too, tonight. Today, the anniversary, June 6th, 1944. The Allies embarked on quite possibly it was the beginning of the end of the war. Allies invaded Normandy. Some hard dudes stormed the beaches under gunfire. Let's raise a glass. I think that calls for watching Saving Private Ryan this weekend. You know? What is it, the 81st anniversary? Yeah. 81 years ago today. What's up, Janelle? Paul? Will T? From the parking lot. What's up, James freaking Lay? Ooh, Mike Franklin, the legend. What are you up to, brother? How have you been? Chris Valencia. I like it. I like it. Very chocolatey. Holy crap! We just got an update. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. But a freaking dude escaped from prison in Arkansas. They had a whole documentary on this guy on Netflix. This dude escaped and was running around town for days. They got him. They caught him. Yeah. It's just like the update. There's your update. It's a good day. Where are we at? I'm all over the place. Give me a break. I gotta wake up. David Smith. What's up, brother? Peter B. What up, Peter? We got the whole crew in here right now. What is going on? Is it like we got everyone in here early too? Guy Davis, what's up, brother? Tim Courtenay, Sean Holtgrave. Everyone's here. Get on in here. What's the occasion? Friday? Wilmington! What up, Mark Vasco? So we're killing off this Woodford Masters collection. I don't even remember which one this is. James B. sent me. He opened this bottle. He had like a couple pours out of it. Hated it so much, he just sent it to me. He hated it. He hates this bottle. Turns out I like it, but then again, I didn't pay the price for it. I think the Woodford Masters collections need to be $40 freaking dollars cheaper than what they are, to be honest. It'll make for a good like club. You know, criminal comes in, you can hit him, but like, come on. And 700 milliliters? You gotta stop that. It's a good bottle, but there's no way. This is like, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof competes with this, and it's 60, 70 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should not be $130. That is end of the bottle review. It's too much money. Peter B sitting on my back deck with a cigar and a pour for as long as I can. Thunder shower about to hit to chase me inside. Man, it stormed this morning. The sun is out, and it's going to be storming tomorrow, too. All weekend. We have not had a single weekend. The past month, I have sat inside all weekend because it's storming. It's terrible. DB, Panthers tonight, nerd. Who is that? See, I don't even know who that is. Definitely snuck in. They probably don't belong at all. Go Hogs, yes. What's up, Fly Fisher? See, early. Hard week for motivation. Gonna try to get rolling this weekend. Let's go, Mark. Starts right now. Philip Travis, not late. What's up with you guys? Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the Great Crusade, toward which we have striven these many months. Easily one of the best speeches ever freaking given. What up, Andretsky? Who's still in the college? Let me just look it up. College baseball bracket. Need to see who's playing. Because I have the Florida game on right now. And they're getting Miami and Louisville. Miami's getting slaughtered. Florida and Oregon is playing. See, you don't like Oregon State. You like Oregon Ducks. And they're eliminated. Okay. I don't know, man. I think Arkansas is going to win it all right here. It's the best chance. Who else is going to beat them? Louisville? There's no one else on the other side. We just got to beat the losers on our side. Murray State? Who the freak is that? Just drinking some homemade iced tea. What up, Kelsey? James Lay, I mentioned him on Memorial Day. Jen's grandfather was at Utah. Made it all the way to Market Garden, got his Purple Heart, and shipped him home. Heck yeah, that's crazy, man. I could not imagine, like, even to this day, dude, I look, like, you'll watch the videos of people go and, like, the videos, what am I trying to say? If I wish I could go back in time and be, like, a fly on the wall for the battle, just to see what the heck, how did they even do it? Like, you see the, like, footage of today of, like, Utah Beach, Omaha Beach, and it's like, how do you get from the freaking ocean to wherever, you know, without just getting freaking slaughtered? I mean, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And the fact that it was like, yeah, this is what we got. Go. I mean, it's just like, it had to have been just a different state of mind back then, you know? Like, they were literally, like, accepting of massive casualty rates. Whereas today, we won't even go into a gunfight if we're outnumbered. We'll just, the military doctrine is to break contact. Like, it's literally retreat and then call bombs on them. Whereas that was like, yeah, we're all gonna die, go. Crazy. I mean, it just blows my mind. What up, Clay? Get on in here. You better belong. You always belong. Joe, Smokey Joe 85 Gregory. What up, Smokey Joe? Get in here. Tony Barkness. Happy Friday, sipping on a Jack Daniel's twice barreled rye. Ooh, yeah, that sounds tasty. Hey, go ahead and tell your daughter. I think she said from here on out, back in the regular running schedule, and that lasted for like 2 days. And then she gone, and then back again. What's up with that? Still very fast. Makes me look incredibly slow. What's up, Viper Candy? Saving Ryan's Privates is a totally different movie. Yeah, don't watch that one. What up, Dram It All? Having a pour of Bardstown Bourbon Company Disco 11. Then I need to go on my 5-mile walk. Mrs. Dram is apparently in charge of my health now. I do like... See, this is where we're different, dude. I mean, I will have a pour and then go on a family walk. But I would rather get, like, my exercise in and then be just a degenerate. Dude's having a pour and then going and exercising. What up, Tony Bag of Donuts? Tony Bag of Donuts. Is that just the batch proof? I don't know. Masters Collection. Yeah. When you say batch proof, like, it's not one of those weird finished or whatever they did. This is just barrel proof. Yeah, batch proof. 124.7. I don't know if there was, like, several of them. No idea, you know, which one that is. Yada, yada, yada. I think I've tried, like, people have sent me samples of a couple of the other ones, but... Florida State, go Noles! Vandy? You think Vandy's gonna beat Arkansas? They're not even in. Wild Turkey 8-year. So get this freaking crap. So I have a video I have a video that I'm finally posting. I'll post it tomorrow. I literally shot Wild Turkey 8-year, and I go to edit it. When was that? Yesterday? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna edit. I have 3 videos I'm working on. And I go to edit it, no audio. And I was like, what did I forget to plug in the freaking microphone? The battery on the microphone died. Well, this thing, like, I never thought to check it because the battery lasts like months. So I just didn't even think to check it because I never check it. So I have to reshoot the whole video. It's just me. Terrible. I mean, I was so pissed. So I gotta freaking shoot it. I gotta reshoot that. But the other one's done. It's already exported. I just gotta create the thumbnail and it's up on YouTube. And then the other video, I'm gonna have to go and make an addendum to it. Because another whiskey was announced. And it's a big one. So I just gotta add it in there for the heck of it. Why not? Don't forget Gold, Juno, Sword Beaches. Don't forget the Brits and Canadians. Team effort! Bro, the footage, so I forgot what beach it was. It was definitely one of the Canadian beaches. It has some of the best footage. They had a dude filming it. And it was way crazier. Like, there were, like, houses right there. It wasn't, like, a seawall. They just, like, landed on the beach, and then there were just, like, homes. We can read lips. Post the wild turkey. Dude, I could just post it and then reshoot the video. What I should do is voice over it. And it'd just be totally different. What up, Porky? We're at CC's Pizza watching you nerds. CC's Pizza still exists? My wrench shirts are supposed to arrive tomorrow or Monday. Yeah. Adam Hudson, I bought an Eagle Rare 10 for $52. Yikes. I mean, that's not that bad of a price, to be honest. I mean, I think that's fine. I think that's fair. What up, Cask and Q? What's up, brother? Josh Randall. What's up, Josh? Do push-ups. I find the 121.2 batch proof kind of hot, not a starter. Paul says, see what happens when you don't shoot videos regularly? You get rusty. I know. But I've got 3 of them now, brother. I got 3 videos coming. God. Can't wait to get my wrench shirt and coffee mug. You know what? You wear that shirt, brew you a coffee. That's the best tasting coffee you'll ever have. I'm just saying. What up, James Morgan? The iconic film of Juno Beach, the guy tapping the kid on the shoulder just as the door opens. It's awesome. You guys got to watch that. If you've never watched that, I'm sure you could just YouTube it, like Juno Beach footage. Crazy. What should I crack open tonight? Wild Turkey 101 8-year or Old Pepper bottled in bond? I like this song. Both. But did the 12-year-old girl hit the deck last Saturday at your race? I didn't have a race last Saturday, Andretsky. I just went and ran, brother. what I did, so for those of you who do not believe me, this really happened. I did my live stream last Friday. I woke up the next day at 5 a.m. and I went and ran 11 miles. The true story. Didn't even stop. The Germans left the buildings Juno, and I believe Sword also to use for cover. You're right, Trev. Some great combat footage. I just remember, like, in the footage, there being a freaking house. Like, it's like just some random house, you know? Like, it's crazy. You should do a crazy narration over the video. Just, like, nothing at all what I was saying. I'll see. I'll mess around, see if it's worth doing. If anything, I'll just post it on like a unlisted. I'll just show you guys. I'm just so mad. Like, and it looked. My issue too is like it looked great. Like I didn't even have to do anything to the color. Like I don't even know how the lighting was so perfect. And I was like, oh dang, this looks great. Then I was like, the freak is the audio at? And I thought I just messed it up. I was like, did I not import it right? So I'm like messing around trying to figure it out. Baker drinks. That is the worst feeling, and the silent video is always better than the second time. Yeah, because the second time I feel like I already knew. Like my first recording is usually just an honest take. I don't practice. So the second time, though, it's like I kind of already know what I'm going to say and what I think about it. And, like, it's almost like I'm acting. You know? Oh, God, I've never tasted that before. Yes, you did, you idiot. I just filmed it. And it messed up. What up, Martin? Watching you and D-backs versus the Reds. Which one are you? You're a Diamondbacks fan, I bet you. What up, Bill? The legend. Let's not forget Scotty from Star Trek was in the first wave at Juno Beach. Really? I still say you need earphones to hear a squeak. The heck does that mean? What up, Henry freaking Turner? My rent shirt should be delivered Monday. I literally forgot, like, now that you guys are saying this, I remember that last weekend, literally, we sold, like, freaking 20 t-shirts. Everyone's getting a t-shirt. Absolutely insane. What's up, Jacob Enriquez? What's next? Move that out of the way. There's nothing to see. Anyone having trouble with live chat on browser? I can see it on my phone, but not my laptop. Been like that for a while. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, something might have happened. Trev, did you get a chance to try the new Star Hill Farms wheat yet? No. What could we have? What do you guys want? I'm gonna have another pour. We're gonna have another pour, and then I have a box. I have a box we're gonna continue what we did last week because I actually had so much fun doing that, and I want to do it again. Um, we're gonna be doing the single freaking the single bottle blind. Oh, is the music okay? I turned the music up. Here we go. Music's up. Is that better? I'm just saying, I hear different than what you guys hear. I'm jamming in here. I'm partying. I don't know what you guys hear. Review on it? Did I miss it? No. All right, the cat's out the bag. The next review dropping on the channel is this bottle. No, I did not drink this entire bottle. Young Pei Chang, YPC himself, got this bottle. He sent me this bottle like this full. So he took all of it out and then just sent me this to review it. So it was funny because he was like, "Hey, I want to send you a sample of it." And I'm like, "Heck yeah, I'll review it." Well, what showed up was just like a half-empty bottle. He just took the juice out and then sent me the bottle. So that works. Makes for a better video. The review will... I think I'm going to drop it tomorrow. Trev, are you a 95 baby turning 30 this year finally? It's funny that you say that because this month is the death of my 20s. We have this Friday, we have the next Friday, and we have the Friday after that. The fourth Friday of this month, I turn 30. I have 3 Fridays left of my 20s. I'm on T for the next 12 days, says Wilmington, starting meds for a dental implant that don't mix with alcohol. Sheesh. Paul P stopping in. Just stopping by to say cheers and remember D-Day. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, loser. SoCal Jake. What up, Jake? Crushing his runs. Lurking. Mike Franklin. Kids these days. Oh, God. Yep. June 27th, fellas. Into my 30s. Or into my 20s. Into my 30s. There we go. We're going to be partying the rest of the month. To lay my 20s to rest. It's been a good ride. Good ride. Great ride. I've been out of high school 32 years this year. I don't know when we're going to celebrate or mourn, whatever we'll do. I don't know if I'll actually be live on my birthday because it is on a Friday. We might do it the week before. Martin says June 27th. That's my wife's birthday. Now I can forget your birthday too. Shut up. Hey, I think what we should start doing, I'll show you. for the next couple of Fridays, we are gonna start. I mean, we've been killing really good bottles, or we just kill any bottle. We're gonna start killing really good bottles, meaningful bottles. And I thought, this one's low, and I didn't know what I was saving it for until right now. Summer 2020. I just figured the 20, I'm turning 30, end of the 20s. This is end of the 20s, baby. So this thing's dying. Really good bottle. Really good pick. I don't know exactly like what. This wasn't a normal pick. This was like some special, something they did. So we'll kill it. I turned 32 30 years ago. This is one of my favorite bottles. $33310. I think I like it so much. I love the baked American pure. I think honestly getting rid of the French spice is what does it for me. Yeah, what's up? What is up with that, Steve? You got that one too? How'd you know that? $33310. How the freak Steve know that? Oh, so he said, I have one. Trying to remember from where. Lund's? I remember, so... I think O-Riff Screw. Do you guys remember him? I think that's who sent me this. Where is Lund's or Barrels? I think he was from like Montana or something. Somewhere where the lakes. I think he sent me this. Minnesota. Minnesota. Not Montana. He's Minnesota. So we got the same one. He literally sent me. That's it. That's where he got it. It's crazy. What up, Cask 529? Trev wasn't even born when I graduated, says Rick. Lund's and Barrels and Haskell's are both small local chains. Well, I love that bottle. What up, Cool Running? Shall I say, I loved that bottle. And this is the end of it. Which license plate bottle is this? Rest in peace, 20s. Don't worry. Good times ahead for show. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Not dreading it. I'm just... It's a weird concept. Haven't poured anything yet. Going to crack the 21090 Chattanooga pick. Let's go. I do enjoy some Chattanooga stuff. I think they're underrated. How was the beer and movie last week? So, we went and watched Mission Impossible. What the freak's it called? The final... I don't even know what it's called. The final... You know, Mission Impossible, it's ridiculous. That movie's good. That movie was freaking awesome. That was a good time. It was great weather. So I did say, man, I haven't seen the sun all weekend. That was the only day, and we were in a movie for most of it. So, kind of cheating, but we sat outside. Yeah, the final reckoning. Movie's badass. There's a scene in the movie. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Come on, if you've watched Mission Impossible, it's just impossible. You know how many times in this movie that it was just like, no way, that's impossible, and then they do it? There's a scene, and it's a long scene. The movie's long. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but he has to swim down into a, like, old, abandoned, like a crashed submarine. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the ocean. And, dude goes in there. That entire segment, there's no talking. There's nothing. Like, no voice. It was a thriller. Nuts. I mean, it made you uncomfortable. It was like a horror movie. They did freaking good. I heard you could miss the first 1/3 and not regret it. I don't know. I had a great time the whole time. I didn't even watch the last one. So I had no idea what was going on, and I picked up pretty quick what's going on. I mean, let's be real. Mission Impossible movies, the depth of the movie isn't why you watch it. You watch to see what impossible mission they can accomplish. You know? Artfully Bourbon Scott. What up, Scott? Viper Candy just got home from Vegas yesterday. Picked up a Frey Ranch Farm strength store pick. Let's go. Crack it open. I will say, as far as the beer before the movie goes, we had a couple beers, and I've never had this happen, and it just straight up pissed me off. Waitress comes over to us, and she's like, everything good? Are you thinking about desserts? And I literally go, no, we don't want dessert. I was like, thank you. She literally goes, okay, and then handed us the bill. And I was like, whoa, what the? I didn't say anything, but I was like, well, I guess we're not having another beer. Like, what are you, just kicking us out? Do you want dessert? No. Okay, here's the bill. I want more beer. What are you talking about, crazy? I was proud of myself for not going to the bathroom even once for that 3-hour movie, and I drank soda and was sipping on a flask of Jim Beam 7-year. Dude, I will say, Martin, I had to piss like 20 minutes in. I had to pee, and then I was like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for like a scene that doesn't matter, and then I'm gonna go. The movie was just nonstop action. And then, like, when it wasn't action, they were saying something that I needed to hear. So I was like, God dang, I'm never gonna go pee. It was just never ending. It's crazy. Kiss me quick so Trev gets jealous. What? Why are y'all kissing in the chat? Rest in peace. The end of my 20s comes this month, and tonight, the end of the 20. You served me well, summer of 2020. Served me very well. Customer service is a lost art. That's freaking the truth. Do you want dessert? No, thank you. Bill. And I still tipped her. All right, you know what time it is. Time for the blind sample. And this is number 5. Bring back Knob Creek 15. I don't know why I started opening that. I shouldn't open that. Blind bourbon sample. Number 5. I'm going to tell you everything. This is a continuation of corgis from last week. I did 1 through 4 last week. Now I got 5 through 8. And dude, I honestly enjoyed that so much, just grabbing one at a time and finding out what they were, you know? Especially because they were just random. There was no game, there was nothing. It was just, you can do them in a blind, you can do them one. He just grabbed 8 random samples and just threw them in a box that do whatever you want. Tom Cruise is level 8 in Scientology. It supposedly makes him superhuman. Dude, Adam, I don't freaking know anything about that. It's a little weird to me. But the dude is like superhuman. Have you seen the behind the scenes shots of him filming these movies? The dude is nuts. Ogre Lounge, stopping by real quick. Cheers, nerds. Nice hat. I mean, at this point, I need to make a custom Bourbon Wrench Ogre Lounge hat. And it's only for the Ogre Lounge. I bet I could get an order of 6 of those in. Or 8. How many of you are there? What up, Jeremy? This smells good. Everything he sent me has smelled good. There is a note on this that I cannot, for the life of me, describe. But it reminds me of Green River. Like, I smell this note on Green River, but I just don't know how to vocalize it. What is the Ogre Lounge? A secret society? It might be. I don't know. I don't know. They're at a bar. They're at the Ogre Lounge. And they meet up all the time. A group of them. It's a secret society. It's like a guild. A clan. Ogres only. It smells it smells hot, like a barrel proof, but it does not, it doesn't smell that hot. So like 1/16 or something. Something weird. Feel like it's less than 120. It's not 118. Nothing's 118. Yeah. Ogre fans. Raymond Aurelio! He got a record for jumping with a burning parachute. That was literally the clip I watched today, was him filming that scene. He literally jumps out of a helicopter, literally lights his parachute on fire, like with whatever they do, and he literally, I mean, that was real. He caught his parachute on fire and then pulled his reserve. Or maybe that was a fake, and then he pulled his actual parachute. But he actually had a burning parachute over his freaking head. The dude's psycho. Ryan, good to see you, Trev. Hope you're doing well. Ryan, I hope you're doing well. What's up, brother? Get on in here. Trickle on in. Hit the like button on your way in, friends. It does something, I guess. Or not. Do whatever you want. Drink whatever you want. Yo, what up, Trev? Happy Friday, nerds! Kevin S. is in a mood. The Ogre Lounge has 6 regulars, but we have floaters who just show up. I love that. Who just show up. We are a cigar club lounge in Oregon. I love the whole, we have floaters who just showed up. That whole sentence. Just some floater walks by and's like, man, you know what? I need to go see the guys. I'm gonna stop by the Ogre Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna float on in. My toilet has floaters. Faderade! Where you at nowadays, Faderade? I swear I never know where the freak you are. Man, I kind of like my guess of Green River. It's sweet. Kind of nutty. I'm liking my proof guess. 116.5. Let me just boost up maybe a little closer to 117. Yeah. It's sweet, like red sweet, and kind of nutty. So that kind of like eliminates things to me. That combo. I like that. J Day. What's good, Trent from Dallas? What's up, J Day? What's going on down there in Dallas? Tony says, Trev, how much did you spend on the Star Hill Farms? It's $165 in Miami. I think that's a bit too high. I think it's supposed to be $100. I didn't. You might have missed the story on this. So I did not buy this bottle. Young Pei Chang, he'll come. The dude will come in the chat like once every 3 months. YPC sneaks in. He messaged me and said, hey, I want to send you a sample of this. The sample was this. Like, he sent me this. Like, this is literally what I got in the mail. Like, so he just took out everything that he was gonna keep and then sent me the bottle and the rest. So, this was my sample. Is this. I will say, for $100, I don't know, guys. You're gonna have to watch my review. I really like this thing. It is surprising. I had no idea what to expect from it. And then what I tasted is nothing like what you would expect. It's just madness. Like, it's still, you gotta watch the video. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it tonight because I filmed the video today and edited it today. You're gonna have to watch the video. Come on, I haven't filmed a video in a while. You gotta go watch it. If I tell you now, you won't watch it. $100? I think it's freaking great. 190? David freaking Goldman says 198 at my Total Wine. 1? What's up, Goldman? 2? $200? That's nuts.
Trev, missed the last 2 weeks. Forgive me, brother.
Joe Thompson, $20 super chat. Sorry, Trev, missed the last 2 weeks. Forgive me, brother. No. It's unexcusable. All right, I forgive you. You are forgiven. You have to do a push-up per dollar you just sent. No, Tony, you're gonna hear in my video, I really like it too. It's just not... No, don't be spending way more than that. I like, for $100, yes. Because I feel like, to me, I enjoy it in line with, like, cellar age stuff. Not gonna lie. I just... $200, man, that's crazy. Or whatever yours was. Yours was less than that. Would you say 165 now? I mean, it's stupid. It's just overpricing things for the heck of it. I think that's ridiculous. $100 at the distillery. It's where it needs to be. No. $200? No. And let's face the fact. You don't need to... That's how FOMO is made, because you'll see people get these bottles, and then they'll talk like, man, this is so good. And then you're like, man, should I spend the extra $65? No, never do that. Because is it really so good that I'm willing? There's hardly anything I'm willing to pay an extra $100 for. Of anything. Because let's face it, like, is it really good? Yeah. Could something be one of your favorite bottles ever? Yeah. But you're spending $200, $300 for it? How much happiness could you have gained from that extra? Like, I could just go and buy, instead of spending $200 on one of these, I could go buy a 1920, a rare breed, freaking, I could pay for gas to drive to the distillery for Maker's Mark and buy one at the distillery for that price. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I disagree with every payment. There you go. There's my rant. Save your money. You can listen to me tell you how good it is. But you're not going to lose sleep. Do never lose sleep. Short Barrel has 12-year-old MGP Rise for 110. Just can't pull the trigger on that, even though I'm a big Maker's fan. I agree with you. I got you that bottle of Penelope. Which one did you end up getting? The same one you got? I passed on Bowman's single barrel yesterday for 55. Should I have gotten it? I like the Bowman single barrel. It tastes like a Buffalo Trace, to be honest. And as a matter of fact, one of my early videos, I'm fairly certain I did like, I think I did like a blind taste test of like Blanton's, and all that bullcrap, and had Bowman single barrel in it, and it won. It's like 100 proof version of Blanton's to me. So, if you like Blanton's, then I would say you would like that one. Like, it's definitely Blanton's-y. I passed on the Penelope Weeder 45 today. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. It's just not... It doesn't really do me. It doesn't do me, huh? It just doesn't hit... It doesn't hit really any spots. You know? It's just there. Bowman's over Blanton's. It's stupid how much better John J. Bowman is. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but I remember that for sure. John J. Bowman's definitely equivalent to E.H. Taylor's small batch. I think it's better. I think I like John J. Bowman more than most of those. Let's air tag this budget Buffalo Trace. The ones that are supposed to be $40. Old Fitz 7 hit SoCal and people went crazy. Seeing a guy filling a shopping cart. This is why I hate bourbon, dude. It's ridiculous. Like, that is ridiculous. You like JJ Faderade brew better. Ooh. Okay, let me get back to this sample. After letting it sit, I don't know if I like my Green River guess. That was so... That could be... Could that be Bardstown Bourbon Company? That could be Bardstown Bourbon Company. It is so sweet, like a bubblegummy sweet note that I just got right there for whatever reason. That reminded me of one of those. Huh. It might be Bardstown Bourbon Company. I'm still... That means the proof, though, I might need to bump it down to like 111.3. Let me just find out what this is. That's... Oh, one more sip. One more sip. Come on, one more sip. What's up, Joe the Sample Guy? Shopping cart full of bourbon. Beyond greedy. I've seen somebody, someone I follow, like one of you guys, I think, posted a photo. Got the that Old Fitz bottle. The new one, like the budget Old Fitz. Has anyone been able to get one of those? I thought it was someone who is in here. What up, that bourbon dude? The freaking hair on me. The heck? Raymond passed it up today. How much are they? Like, isn't it supposed to be a normal price? How come I only see Bowman Brothers? I don't know. I don't know what Bowman Brothers is. There's Isaac Bowman and then John J. Bowman. I don't know what Bowman Brothers is. D-Rock. I have an Old Fitz 7. I just picked up an Old Fitz 7. $52. They should be 50 to 60. Heaven Hill already said it's going to be a regular production. So this freaking moron bought an entire shopping cart of $60 bourbon, and then we'll just have it forever for $60. So he basically just spent, instead of just budgeting out this bottle for, you know, the rest of his life, he just went ahead and just ruined a whole trip to, like, Italy. He could have flown to Italy and had a freaking week vacation, just waking up, walking on his balcony nude with his wife. And instead, he has 37 freaking Heaven Hill bottles. Stupid. All right, 7 o'clock. I'll be right back. I have to go give Willow her medicine. So get you something in your glass. I'll be right back. 1 second. Willie, with your medicine? Yeah. All right, medicine secure. What up, Lamar? What are you sipping tonight? Well, you've missed. We killed a Makers. We killed a Woodford. We killed a Woodford. We are now doing a blind sample. I have a box of samples. I pull one at a time. I have the answer of what that pour is. I'm guessing what it is, just for the heck of it. What up, Stacy? All right, let's see what this is. I started thinking it was Green River, then I kind of switched to Bard. Yes! I'm a freaking genius! I shouldn't have bumped the proof down. I started this out saying that's Green River, and then I let it sit there. And then I took a sip, and I was like, no, that is a Bardstown Bourbon Company. I should have left it at 116. I only bumped it down to 111 because I figured they were all pretty low. This one's 118. Come on, baby. I gotta learn this new lens, man. This is horse crap. Yeah. I freaking nailed that. I freaking nailed that. It is really good. I'm telling you, the longer that sat there, it hit me so hard that it was Bardstown. I mean, I switched immediately. I missed the Maker's Mark bottle kill. What do you think of the 2025 wood finish release? I like it. I like it. It's totally different than the old ones for sure. The one that I killed was just an old pick. Just an old pick that we killed. Don't get the fascination with old fits. Just giving any batch of larceny barrel proof for $70 much better. Saw the old Fit 7 in a store today for $200. Surely that was the old, I wouldn't even call it old, it's still in release, but like the main decanter bottle. The fancy decanter bottle. It wasn't that new one they just dropped a new freaking old Fits. Like, is that, you're telling me that new one was for $200? That is psychotic. Store should just, I can't be too violent. Mike Franklin just picked up an old Fit 7. All right, come on, guys. Go ahead, pick me one up. I'll send you $70. You can ship it to me. I'm going to need one. Are you rocking the Sigma? No, I got a freaking Sony 16 to 35. My Sigma, yeah. I do have the Sigma. He would let me get a lot closer, so I just got to learn this lens. I have so many lenses, it's unreal. I got lenses all around me. I don't even need them. Love the Sigma lens. I still love it, but I don't know. I can do this. I can go all the way. That just looks weird. You can see my clothes hamper. You can see how much of a mess this room is. And then you're like this, and it's like, whoa, Trev's in an actual studio. It's not a bedroom. Next glass. That was really good. Disco, I'm telling you, Disco 11, man. Which one? So what's the consensus? Isn't Disco 11's really good, but then the 12 is even better? Isn't that what it is? Okay, so Artfully Bourbon says no, it's the newer version. So the new bottle, the $52 bottle, $200 freaking dollars in that store. All I'm saying is they need to bring back the Coliseum. And these people need to be, that's who you need to watch fight. Get that guy in there. You know what we should do? That owner of that store is in the Coliseum, and all he has is bottles of Old Fit 7 versus, I don't know, a tank. Something. Uh-oh. Viper Candy says Disco 11 is really good. Disco 12 is even better. Lamar says, no way. 11 is better. I don't know. That could just be no way, comma, 11 is better. Or he's saying, there's no way 11 is better. I don't know. I think they're both good, though. They should both be good, bro. I think they're both probably. They gotta be good. I have not tried the 12. I've not tried 12. This 11, though, the 11's great. What body is it on? I have the Sony A7 III. I'm not looking at getting a video body. I want to get like a Sony, like an R7 IV. I want to get one with like super huge megapixels. I love taking photos. So I think that's good enough for a video. I think the Sony A7 III is like it's like the rare breed of camera bodies. It just does everything you want. All right, number 6. So far, the consensus on every single one of these is Porgy has sent me nothing but just great stuff. Nikon full frame. I'm sure I know nothing about any other camera bodies other than I'm all Sony. But a full frame Nikon, that'll get you excellent photos, absolutely. Full frame, yeah. You want that full frame stuff for like, you want that for photography. Artfully Bourbon, get the A7 IV, 33 megapixels, one of the best hybrids on the market. See, I'm totally fine with this as a hybrid. I am huge into like, not even professional. I just do it for fun. Like, we love to travel like national parks and stuff. I'm huge into like nature photography. So I'm just gonna be, I want to get the, what is it, Sony, I literally just said it. It's 65 megapixels. That's what I want. Bro, look at this. What are we talking about? We talking about cameras. Here's the Sigma lens that I used to use. Here is my wildlife lens. Look at that. This lens isn't even the size of the hood. I got some good shots with this. One of the best photos I've ever freaking taken was with that. Reeks of overcompensation. It's a crazy lens, bro. It's like a mini telescope. No, this is the 200 to 600. So the minimal, which is crazy, is 200 is as low as it'll go. But I mean, I used this in like when we were in Canada, I brought that. I mean, that thing was with me. Dude, the wildlife we saw in Canada was freaking, it was ridiculous how close these freaking beasts were to us. And I mean, I would run up there and just swap my lens and just, woo. I have the Sigma 150 to 600. I looked at that. I almost got it just because it was so much cheaper than that one. And I feel like most people on the planet couldn't even tell the difference. It's probably a really good option. All right, look at us nerding out. What up, Darrell? Mr. Mom? Man, this one smells freaking incredible too. Great legs. This smells fancy. The A7R4. Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about. I think they just came out with the A7R5. And so I think the 4, if you go on eBay, you can get the 4 for, I mean, let's face it, it's still expensive as heck, but pretty good price. $1,700? $1,500? I think they're going down. Yeah, A7R4. It's 65 megapixels, I think. Yeah, this smells. Hope the last two don't disappoint. Well, what, you saved the worst for last? Whiskey Uncensored. Does it smell like D's? It's a little nutty. Smells like Gargalon. Ligma? Sugma? Candace? That's what I was saying. The A7R4, like, I think this is good enough for what I do on YouTube. You forgot the ain't? I'll be honest, I am unfamiliar with that one. I don't know what I'm even supposed to say. Schmegma. Smancy fancy great legs get you drunk sounds like my ex. Oh, the taint. Where is the taint? As long as it doesn't smell like stoma. This one smells freaking incredible. Mmm. Mmm. It tastes familiar. It is very oaky. But that's like, to me, I think I might know what that is. I think I might know this exact bottle. If it's not the exact bottle, it's going to be gosh dang close, because this is one of my guilty pleasures. And you don't get my guilty pleasure right past me, brother. Well, Artfully Bourbon, you can get an A7R4 on eBay right now for like $1,500. And to your credit, too, use Adobe AI in Lightroom. I'll have to check that out. I'm going to be honest. All of my Adobe products are not legit. So I don't know. Here's my issue. Basically what I'm saying is I think AI only works on paid services. I think that was the drawback. What up, Big D? It's so good. I've got 3 backed up, says Corgi. I'm gonna try and guess accurately. It's gotta be, bro. Which one could it be, though? This bottle is Calumet 16. 106 proof. You saw me write it? This is my guilty pleasure bottle. The moment I tasted it, I just freaking knew that's what it was, Corgi. This is easily one of my favorite bottles, maybe of all time. Easily my top 3. I will say, I feel like there's other bottles that are just like more complex and they're better in their own way. But this knows my spot, you know what I'm saying? It knows the little nuances, right? Yeah, I love that bottle. That one. I knew it, bro. I knew it because I tasted it and it just made me happy. Like, I literally knew that's what this was. On the nose, I knew it was familiar, but the palate was, I knew it was super aged, and then I went back, and with the proof and the age really was like, okay, this is Calumet. I was worried that it was going to be like, with it being blind, that it was going to be like Calumet 15. I think, I can't even remember what Calumet 14 or 15 tastes like. I've never owned either of them. I know I've tried them, but I cannot remember what the freak they taste like. Like, I don't know if they taste like this. It tickles the bean. I'm back again. Grandkids are in bed. Trev, did you remember Willie's meds? Yep. Mrs. Wrench always reminds me. So 15 has a lot of cherry. I think the 16 doesn't really have cherry. I think it's more like oak in like darker. It reminds me of like a banana split with oak. And I love oak, so that's it. I wouldn't pay for Adobe's ridiculous subscription price if it wasn't for what I do for a living. I'm guessing artfully that you are very artful.
What if I told you the best...
I literally just now subscribed to you. Heck yeah. Yo, yeah. Bro, yeah, your thumbnails. Bro, what do you do for a living? You have the shots, bro. Artfully Bourbon. Don't even watch his, don't even go to their channel. They're too good. Look at those angles. You have like 3 cameras? How do you get that? Yeah. Don't even go and watch them, bro. What are you, a freaking artistic mastermind? Tony, love you, Trev. Gotta run. We'll listen tomorrow on my run. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tony, are you not on Strava? What do you mean on your run? Your speedster daughter has Strava, but you don't? You better get my Strava from friggin' her. Join Strava. Better yourself. Keep up with me. Bottle killed a Green River pick, a Nashville Bourbon Company, and a Jack Daniel Bonded, working on a Rittenhouse pick these last 2 days. Let's go. Paul P's in here and he's ready to freaking party. So good. Hey, for real though, Go, if you guys aren't subscribed to Artfully Bourbon, literally those guys have been here like every week for the past several months, and I just now... Come on, let's face the facts, man. I'm gonna click. No. Production quality is a bit ridiculous. You need to chill for these little guys, okay? Me. What are y'all, freaking movie producers? Let me guess. Let me guess. You film Mission Impossible. Freaking Mission Impossible, and we just do this for fun. Okay. Whatever. Glass 7. Freaking Artfully Bourbon's artfully done. What up, Donner Pass? Corn and whiskey? Get on in here. Trickle on in. Whiskey Nose? What up, Marty? What the heck is going on in here? Calumet 15 is 140 and the 16 is 163. How are these prices? I think those prices, if anything, they're like $10 more. They're definitely not overpriced. I know that my store has the... Now, here's the thing. So, Sugar Kitty just said, I get Calumet 15 for $99 here in New Jersey. That's not... I don't think that is the going price. 99 is an outlier. I think Calumet 15 started at like 120, 130, and then I think the starting price of the 16 was 150. Like when they came out. Keith Glandon, West Virginia. Or maybe WV stands for something else. He says 99 is on sale for sure. Yeah, I think 99 is a sale. Shoot, I would buy a Calumet 15 for 99. I think my store has one for 130, and I've been passing it by for like a year straight. You guys got to quit distracting me. I'm literally about to open 7. I haven't even poured it yet. Well, shoot, we might need to start buying bottles from Sugar Kitty. I'll pay you $100 for one of those. I just haven't wanted to pay $130 for it. It's funny. It's so stupid how we act with bourbon. I'm like, I've literally passed this bottle by for like a year because it's $130. And then the moment that I see it for $100, I'm like, I'm gonna pay $100 for it. It's just ridiculous. Like I could have just bought it for $130 and then just made the $30 back, just by living life and working. Man, Calumet 16. Okay, now Corgi. Here's the thing. So Corgi said, hope you don't hate the last 2 samples. So what does that mean? So we just went from Calumet 16 to what are we going to now? I think he's worried. I wouldn't say worried, but maybe he sensed something a little less like bougie. Smells good, and it smells familiar still. I was almost thinking he was going to send like something craft or local, which reminds me, Nothing goes past Trev. I just get distracted. Where was that? Lamar. Lamar, you still in here? I remember him asking this. He goes, in your opinion, what's one of the best craft bourbons out now? Craft bourbons out. Man, it's hard to say because, like, there's bottles that I think, I'm like, is that still considered craft? Got to think on that one. What do you guys think? Craft. Craft. Okay. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're big names to me, but maybe they're, like, Still Austin. I think Still Austin, that's craft. They're top. Yeah, there you go. Still Austin. Easy. Frey Ranch, I have not had much, I do not know much about Frey Ranch or JT Melick or Laws. I just haven't had experience with them. I've had one wooden bill. Would you consider Journeyman Corsets whip and whiskey craft? Absolutely. And there you go. That's a good answer, Mr. Mom. Journeyman Corsets, whips, and whiskey. Like, that's the bottle. So I guess it's Journeyman. And then the bottle is Corsets, whips, and whiskey. That is easily one of my favorite bottles freaking ever. That thing is so good, and it is craft. I mean, that thing is a banger. That thing is so good. I love Corsets. Chattanooga? Yeah. Chattanooga Bottled and Bond. Top tier. You know? I would say craft is like anybody who's not like millions. I don't know. Catch me up, someone. How many blinds have we actually made it through, and how good has he done at the guests? I'm doing one pour at a time, and I've knocked them all out, dude. I'm on fire. Unlike my Matt Madness appearance, I'm actually doing good tonight. This one's a caramel bomb. Melted caramel. Trev is a rock star today. I don't even know why. I literally nailed like 2 of the bottles. Now this one I don't think I'm gonna. Because on the nose, it just smells like a good bourbon. Like, it just smells like bourbon. But good. See, no, even, I still wouldn't, like, Cedar Ridge is still craft, man. I think it doesn't matter how, you know, Cedar Ridge might be large, but, like, come on, you're not dealing with the industrial complex of like Heaven Hill or you know, Jim Beam. I mean, these dudes are like rolling. We're talking distilleries they pump out enough whiskey in a day that some of these dudes do in a year. I mean, it's ridiculous, the number. It's honestly shocking. See, now that's a good curveball. And that's why I like this. It's not like he sent me something bad. We just went from Calumet 16. We went from Disco to Calumet to a random bottle. High proof bottle. It's not something special. I mean, I hope it's not special. If it's special, then there you go. That's my answer. But it tastes like your average $60 to $70 barrel strength bottle. It's simple but good. Bull Run. So if Bull Run's considered a non-distilling producer, you can't call them. So would you still they're not craft because they're not crafting their own? Is that what you're saying? Since they don't distill their own stuff, then they wouldn't even be craft. They would be NDP. Is that where we're going? Or can they still be a craft distillery? I would still say they're craft. What I'm getting at is Bull Run, I think Bull Run they do distill their own bourbon. Some. They're craft. I was just saying, like, Bull Run, they started with nothing but bottling someone else's distillate is a non-distilling producer. They started with that, which a lot of people do. But it's still a craft distillery. Oh, so we're just breaking it down. Like, yes, they are craft. Okay. I thought you were meaning, like, no, they're not craft. They're a non-distilling producer. Bull Run is definitely craft. Small operation. Doc Swenson's craft. Small. Basically anyone who's not Jim Beam, Buffalo Trace, Woodford Reserve, Wild Turkey, freaking Maker's Mark, Heaven Hill, Jack Daniels, Barton, Old Forester. Your craft. Dickel's a big dog. Yeah, everyone else is craft. You're all craft. You can't keep up. The junkies are craft. I mean, they're getting all their stuff from other distilleries. They're craft. And even when they do get if they started making their own stuff, craft. Until they start having a freaking airplane ship their barrels across the ocean, you're not a big dog. Go into your local bar. Go into a place that's not popular for don't go into a whiskey bar. Just go into a regular, go into your local restaurant's bar. Those whiskeys that they got, there you go. Those are big dog. Four Roses is legacy, absolutely. They are not craft. Is that Four Roses? I think it's a lower proof than the last. It's 100-something proof. $104. I don't know why I'm going with 104. It just feels right. He already sent me a bullet. Corgi sent me a bullet. Last week we did a bullet, right? We did the bullet bottled in bond. Is this Four Roses? Was Penelope craft until they got bad out? I still think they are craft. I think they're still craft, even if they're craft. Yeah, you know, James Lay, I definitely agree with... Okay, I don't agree. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter. He says, I don't count non-distilling producers as craft. Which I understand that point is what I'm saying. Because if you don't distill whiskey, then how are you a craft distiller? You're a craft seller. I don't know. You're not distilling anything. You need to be distilling your own whiskey to be a craft distiller, right? So I get that part of it. At the end of the day, it reminds me of music genres. In the metal scene, it's such a big... Well, they're deathcore. They're technical death metal. They're technical metalcore. At the end of the day, it don't freaking matter. Like, is their stuff good or is it not? That's what I care about, you know? Nerds and turds will always be legacy to me. I freaking love you, Goldman. And we're drinking Four Roses right now. No, I don't think so. This is just going to be some random bottle he sent. It's lower proof. I'm just gonna stick with it. I have no idea. That's why I wanted to do this. What the freak is this? I'm gonna pour a little more of this. I knew it was lower proof. I guessed 104. It's 98.6. This is Blood Oath Pack 8, finished in Calvados casks. Calvados casks. Apple brandy and oak. Calvados from Normandy. Normandy is the birthplace of Calvados, one of the most renowned apple brandies in the world. So this is an apple brandy. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what that's supposed to taste like. I do, now that I'm smelling it. Maybe that's why I was going Four Roses, because I on Four Roses, I get super fruity. It doesn't scream over the top like Normandy, France. It's kind of ironic that we're drinking this tonight, isn't it? On the anniversary of D-Day, we're drinking a Calvados from Normandy finished whiskey. Wasn't even planned. Right? Tell me that ain't weird. It's the anniversary of D-Day, and we're drinking a Normandy finished bourbon. What up, Travis? What up, Boomer? What did I miss? Everything! It's super fruity, don't get me wrong. It doesn't blow me away, though. Like, all the other pours blew me away. I feel like that one, though, like, that could have just been a really good I love Four Roses. I really like this. But for it to be a Blood Oath finished in Calvados, like, it just tastes like a really good Four Roses. Like, I'm looking at what Calvados is, and I'm like, I don't know, I still smell Four Roses. It smells good. It smells really good. Can be made from apples, pears, or a combination. Huh. Well, here we go. Blood Oath is only 98.6 because of blood. Is that why they proof it like that? Now that's silly. They need to call it Blood Fever and raise the frickin' proof. You know? Blood Fever would sell better. I mean, that sounds cooler. Blood Oath sounds like... It sounds cool. Blood Fever is like, yeah, I want to drink that. I don't know. I don't know, maybe there's a reason I'm not like the brains behind a company. I mean, I'm really not getting a lot of the fruit. I'm just not. I think it's really good. I do not think that it's fruity enough. If you're gonna sell me on it's a freaking fruity apple thing from Normandy, man, you gotta be fruitier than that. That's just my opinion. Like, that's really good, but it did not sell me on the fruit. That's my opinion. Corgi, you might think, dude, that's so fruity. That freaking bottle we had earlier, that other one we had, was way fruitier than this. And it wasn't even finished. I'm harping on it, but just because it says it's finished, and it's not. But it's very good. Still a really good bottle. I am not displeased with that bottle. Don't get me wrong. What up, franchise? What are we drinking? We just finished the Blood Oath Calvados finished. Tastes like Four Roses to me. I do not get a lot of apple brandy. I think they went light. To me, it's not a production problem, it's a proof problem. I could see that. The fact that they limit themselves, and here's another thing too. doing some stupid gimmick. I'm glad that you have a story, and I'm glad you have a gimmick, but sometimes you gotta realize it's freaking stupid. Harnessing yourself into this stupid gimmick of everything's gotta be 98.6 because that's just what we do because we're blood oath. F that. Put the whiskey out at what proof it tastes the best. Quit freaking... It's like you're shooting yourself in the knee for no freaking reason. Why does it have to be 98.6? No one gives a shit. I only knew that because someone just told me. Viper Candy told me. I don't care that it's the temperature of blood. Who cares? Just give me the whiskey at a normal freaking proof. You know, like, quit doing stupid stuff for the heck of it. Same freaking thing. It's the same freaking thing as the Midwinter Nights Dram. All of those are that proof, right? I think they're all this. I think they're the proof of blood or whatever. Why? Who cares? Quit doing that. Like, I don't care that it's the proof of blood. Oh, is that your selling point? We proof all of our stuff down to the proof of blood. Stupid. How would you proof it to what actually tastes good? Sample 8. What up, picking and piping? I'm about to try Jim Beam Black for the first time. Anyone have thoughts on this one? Which one is it? Is it the 7-year? Or is it the older one? The 7-year? It's not gonna blow... It's not gonna blow your mind. It's not gonna... It's not gonna rock your world. But she's one you'll go back to. You know what I'm saying? Like... Pretty good. And, I'll hit her up. 2 a.m. Well, basically what I'm saying is that the Jim Beam Black 7-year is a booty call. You know? I like it. But it's like a guilty pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the best of it. It's a cheap bottle. Knob Creek 9 is on my list to try. I think that's a good one to go to. Here's the thing. I think... So that's what I was literally just about to say. It sounds like picking and piping is kind of just getting into bourbon. I think you're at a great starting place. You do not need to start jumping into what other people say, oh, well, these are way better. That's something that you're gonna graduate into. Just trust us. You don't need to be jumping into the $60 bottle that we promise is better. To you, where you're at in your journey, I think the Jim Beam 7-year is like the perfect candidate. Perfect candidate. My favorite so far is the Wild Turkey 101. See? I think you're in the ballpark. $20 to $30. You need to stick with that for a while. And don't start jumping up. Start getting used to some of these other bottles. You need to try them, man. You need to try, this is what I recommend you do. you got the Jim Beam 7, you love the Wild Turkey 101, I would recommend you getting something like, Maker's Mark 46. I would recommend getting Elijah Craig 94 proof. I would recommend, even if you want to dip your toes a little bit more into proof, getting just the regular Knob Creek 9 at 100 proof. I'll even recommend you backing down a little bit. I'll back down to Evan Williams 1783. $13, $14. I mean, you got a lot of stuff in your realm, dude, that I would say you need to try them all. Expand, try different distilleries, and really formulate your palate. That's what I always say. Quit chasing what's the best. F the best. Where you're at right now is the best place to be, and that's where you can formulate your own opinion. So I would try all of these different distilleries and see kind of what you're gravitating. Obviously, he's gravitating towards Wild Turkey right now, which is a pretty easy thing to do because Wild Turkey is freaking awesome. See, Lee, I wouldn't even recommend him go to 1920 right now. I would not do that. That would be like step 2. We're on step 1. I've also heard good things about Early Times Bottled and Bond. Want to try that one too? If you can find it. It's gotten a little... I feel like their range isn't as much as it used to be, but yeah. I think Early Times Bottled and Bond's a good one. Dude, picking and bourbon, you need to just write all of these down that we just said. Rewind. Evan Williams, 1783. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Old Granddad. That's a good one. I would say for you, definitely Elijah Craig, 94 proof. It's everywhere. He needs to try a Old Forester. So if you're comfortable with a little bit of higher proof, then I would go for the Old Forester 100 proof. $20. Guys, I'm keeping it at like $10 to $30. Like 1910 is out. It's too much money right now. We're in the beginning stages. He ain't ready for a double oak right now. We ain't talking about double oak right now. I mean, dude, you got a good list right there. Just go buy like 1 or 2 of them tomorrow. Just try them. Heck yeah. All of the benchmarks. No, he's got a good list. He needs to do the staples first. Let's be honest. He needs to do the staples. Get an Elijah Craig. Get a, get like an Old Forester. He needs to try the big dogs. Basically, what I would recommend is like try a bottle from like every mainstream distillery. I mean, come on, you guys. We can say everything. We know every distillery, but when you're getting into this, you don't know. I've tried 2 benchmarks. I did like the Bonded. The Bonded is my favorite benchmark. I'm just saying, that's my favorite one. Definitely live within the value shelfers until A, you figure out what profile you prefer, and then B, these whiskeys leave you wanting for more, and then you can start upgrading. just like Gary Franchi said, there's no reason where he's at right now to start jumping up to Old Forester 1920. He will get there, but you don't want people, and this is my thing, you don't want people who aren't used to spending $60 on a bottle of booze to just jump straight to that because we consider it one of the best. It's the best to us because our palate has been developed. This is like, we're still in the beginner stages, and there's a lot of good beginner bottles. And you need to focus on them first. Every time. Because you won't, let's just face it, if say you've never had bourbon in your life, and then all of a sudden I give you a 1920, you're not going to appreciate it at all. You're going to have no idea what I just handed you. You're not going to like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're going to waste your money until you develop your palate to be like, to that point. This is my thing. Shut up, Faderade. You're gonna have a lot of recommendations, and you're gonna feel overwhelmed, especially when you then go into the store and then to see like 30,000 different bourbon bottles, and you're like, what the hell do I even do? But there's a couple you won't go wrong, because at the end of the day, what you're gonna find is you're gonna end up buying them all. You're gonna become addicts like us, and you're gonna collect them all. And then you'll have your own opinion of all of them. But I feel like there's a step process of how you collect them all, and you need to start low first, and then gather all your intel, and then take the step up. I mean, come on, guys. He's on his way out. He's gonna have a full-blown goddamn collection in a whiskey room, and it's all gonna be our fault, and his wife's gonna hate us. But that's just the way it is. It happens to all of us. Just realized for the past 12 minutes, it auto-played a playlist that I don't have permission to play. I don't think. It's very Russian. I don't know what that means, but it looks very Russian. So yeah, we just, we're canceled once again. Stupid. YouTube's gonna hammer me. We'll see. I reported it 10 minutes ago. F off, dude. I already have a big collection of tobacco pipes and pipe tobacco, so my wife is used to it. Okay, so that's the thing. This is what we need to know. Here's my recommendation to you. I would definitely, what I would pick up if I were you, if you're into tobacco, and I don't know if you smoke cigars and all that, I would say for sure grab you if you can only get one, maybe start with the Elijah Craig 94. And then right next to it, I would add the Knob Creek 9-year, 100 proof. They're both 25, 30 bucks. I think they go... I'm not a big cigar, or I don't smoke anything. I've smoked a cigar a time or two in my life. I think those go well with that type of stuff. I think it's darker, kind of more... They're a little more bold and barrely. I think they go well with that. So that's what I would recommend for you. Be right back. Amazon. Amazon's at my door. Dang, they ding-dong ditched me. No Amazon. Hey, I love this. I love picking and piping, man. I would love updates from you. Just saying. Man, I haven't even taken notes on Glass 8, and we're overtime, whatever. I would love to see what you end up picking up, and then what you think about it. And then we can guide you. Just come back next Friday. And then the Friday after that, we'll guide you, man. That's what we do over here. We're pretty cool. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm cool, right, guys? Right? Don't make me fight you. Lee. I'm cool, right? Guy. Jack Daniels bonded. It's the poor man's Jack Daniels 10-year. Trev is cool for an old guy. The frick you mean I'm old? Nutty. Heaven Hill. No. I don't even know. I'm drunk. I don't care. Sorry, Corgi. I'm just opening this. It's Blood Oath again! Bro, I'm sorry. I have very strong feelings and opinions of Blood Oath right now. They are not bad. I like them. I've liked both of these a lot. I am very familiar with Oloroso Sherry finish. These are barely finished at all. I'm getting no finish on either of them. So that's my issue, is that they're writing this whole thing and that it's finished in Oloroso. It tastes like the other one to me. It's whatever the base whiskey is. Whatever the base whiskey is what I'm getting, and I like it. But I am not. Let me pour a little bit of the other one. Man, they both just taste the same to me. Like, I like them, but man. I don't know. I might be broken. Septical? Septical? Testicle. Sounds like Blood Oath is more about the bottle design than the bourbon. The bourbon is good. Like, they both smell and taste good. But the whole, like, I don't know. Maybe you do, but I don't, man. Like, Oloroso? They smell like Four Roses to me. I don't... So this one's the Carvados. It might just be the proof, man. Like he was saying, I think they just proofed it down and you don't get the nuance. You don't get any of it. Like, it's just, what are we doing? I don't get anything Carvados on that one. Like I would even know, but it tastes like a Four Roses, which I like. And I am not getting Oloroso Sherry on that. There is 0% chance that I would call this finished. And maybe that's why I've lost Matt Madness. But man. Corgi, do you, and I'm not, if you do, I'm not saying this. I get aggressive, okay, Corgi? I'm not mad. But do you get finished on this? Seriously, answer the freaking question. I'm not mad. Just tell me the truth, Corgi. I really am getting whatever their base whiskey is. And I don't even, like, what is Blood Oath? Like, where is it coming from, is what I'm getting at. Like, the base whiskey. Where are they getting it from? I do not get Oloroso Sherry at all. 0. Oloroso Sherry is, to me, I'm just making this up, but I feel like I'm pretty prone to it because I love it. It's like orangey to me. It literally tastes just like a bourbon, non-finished. It's sourced by Lux, so Lux Row, likely Heaven Hill sourced for the Blood Oath. That makes sense. It smells nutty, chocolatey. I get 0 Oloroso at all. Now Calvados, I'm not as familiar with. I might be getting it, but I feel like it just blends in so well with the base whiskey that it's not a standout. Because it's different, for sure. But they're easily lost to me. I feel like they're underfinished. And maybe I'm just a freaking hard ass and I want heavy finish, but I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, the Doc Swenson's Oloroso beats that one, and it's $60. I say it beats it. I think this tastes really good. Don't get me wrong. This tastes good. So whatever their base whiskey is good. The finish is where it lacks. I think the finish, and that's my issue, is I don't care if you give me George T. Stagg finished in Oloroso and then there's just no Oloroso. How mad could you be? Because the base whiskey is still George T. Stagg and it's good. But it's the premise of this is supposed to be an Oloroso sherry bourbon that I'm spending what $150 for. You should taste the Oloroso, and I just don't on this. I'm getting nothing but Blood Oath and no Oloroso. I'm so hard on this. I don't need to be. I'm just fired up right now. It's a good bottle that's underfinished, therefore it's overpriced. There you go. I should not have been. I mean, my veins are popping out. Corgi's like, Jesus Christ, this dude hates this. I think they're good. They're just not worth the price, especially if you're going to call it finished. I get a little... It's like the most minuscule amount. I think they just underfinished it. I think they were playing it safe. I really don't think they... I think they were playing it too safe because so many people will overfinish. And then it's like the same... You got me again yelling at you for being overfinished. What are you doing? Doc Swinson Lamente is the Oloroso version. I will tell you, that's my thing. If you want an Oloroso finished bourbon, I think the Doc Swinson's is better. I think this Blood Oath tastes delicious, but it is not finished. I would never, in Matt Madness, I would call that 10 times out of 10 not finished. And I would call it probably guess 4 roses every time. I don't know why. I think the finish just makes it chocolatey. 0 grapes. I'm not getting grape. I'm not getting orange. Like Oloroso usually is like a deep, like a dessert orange to me. Like, I don't even know what that means, but it's orangey. Chocolatey and orange. All I'm getting is chocolate. Lacking the orange. Only 67 likes. We've fallen off, guys. This is why I gotta start making videos again. We're just, I'm just a loser now. No one likes this channel anymore. Hey, Corgi. That was awesome. I feel like Corgi might have wanted to see Trev rant. They were very good. Everything you sent me was very good. I gotta make the show. It's either video or dick pics. Wait, what? What just happened? I missed it. I'm already demonetized, Viper. I literally played 12 minutes of someone else's music, so all of the money's gone. Which, it wasn't that much money anyway, but it's gone. It's gonna go to some... What pisses me off is that it was some Russian guy, because it was all Russian. His little thing was Russian. I think they do that on purpose. They tricked me. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we used to get over 100 likes every week, no problem. Now we get 60. I'm not as cool anymore. No one cares anymore. That escalated prematurely. Maureen Franchi still loves your channel. Still loves us. Well, I still love you. I'm gonna tell you right now, Maureen. Gary might be... I'm gonna have to ask her, like, secretly. Because there's no way you guys could see this. It would have to be very secret. Her top 5 favorite whiskey people. And that means, like, everyone she's met from my channel, whatever. I think Gary would be... He's easily... He might even be... I don't know. I don't know if he's number 1. She does love Matt Porter. He might be number 2. That's a huge accomplishment. Miss Wrench hates everyone. She hates everyone. I think Gary might be her number 2. They talked at great lengths. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to make everyone else jealous. No, Gary's lowest on the list? No. I think he's number 2. Just saying, I think he's number 2. So if anyone is still here, I haven't mentioned this at all. I've done terrible at Patreon. But I'm just going to tell you right now. The barrel picks that we have lined up right now, next level. Next level. I wouldn't jack you around. I wouldn't jack you around 1 time, nor would I jack you around 2 times, let alone 3, maybe even 4 times. There's no way I would do that. If Remus was a dude here jacking you around, he might jack you around. What else we got? So one of the best bottles that we've ever done Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Cease and desist? I know I was supposed to tell you and I just didn't. I didn't have the time. I will make the time, but I'm trying to be cryptic right now. The barrel that cease and desist came from. I mean, that's like 6 picks right there. Big time. We're talking big time. Paul. Big time. No, Bourbon Hunter. I don't think it says on the bottle. I think that this is all, it's all up in here. I know the distillery, I just don't want to say it. It's where one of our picks came from. And it was one of the best. So I think it had to have been cease and desist. Yeah, it wasn't. Shoot, it might have been Gene's Weeded Wiener. One of those bottles. Shoot me. Nobody can love the world's worst bourbon channel more than at least 5 other people that come to mind in the first 2 seconds. I'm telling you, my wife and Gary, they talked more than anyone. I left and I come back and she's still talking to Gary. I'm like, okay, well, Gary and freaking, they're just best friends, whatever. And then the whole night, he is so nice. I love him. Weeded Wiener was Tennessee Distilling. You don't say? Huh. Piper. The meetup, it's kind of delayed because my parents are moving. I can't. I'll have to describe this in Patreon. I'm not going to go into it here. It's very possible we can still do it in the field. That's what I'm saying. We ain't doing that. I've been over there several times. We moving. I never want to move houses. I'm just helping them move, and it's terrible. I think I just want to live here freaking forever. I don't want to move. You know how much stuff is in this house? How do you move 37,000 bottles of bourbon? And that's just this room. You know? Like, what about everything else? Where do you put it? Do Cat's Eye again? We will do a Cat's Eye again, don't get me wrong. I stopped helping people long ago. Hey, this is Mama Wrench and Papa Wrench. I gotta help. There ain't no not helping. I'm back here. I'm in the back of my GMC. The freak does that mean, Joe? That's how you move? Do a meetup at Old Dominic. I could easily do that. Yeah. We could meet up. Like I could definitely reach out to one of these distilleries and like, hey, can we meet up there? And they would do it. And I know several of you guys would do it. I've always wanted to like maximize, you know, how many people would be able to come, you know. I wanted it to be epic, but we might need to just do something. You know, if you can come, you come, and that sounded weird. If you can make it, you can make it, and if you can't, you can't. Old Dominic was good, though. Lee, that's a good place to go. Their whiskey is freaking phenomenal. I've been wanting to go back because my Old Dominic's out. I'm out. That is some phenomenal whiskey they got. Pours in the yard. That's what I'm saying. I want to do pours in the yard, bro. I want people to be able to just pass out in their tent. The block party on your street. I mean, that was always the plan, bro. We need an outside gathering of nerds. Now, what I'm trying to say is the nerds in the field, right? The field is still there. It's a weird thing, and I will explain it on Patreon. I'm not going to give you the details over here. But the field will still be there. So all of that would be the same. It's just the matter of, like, man, we move, like, there's so much stuff we're doing every week. Moving them, so. One of the dogs, so I don't know if you ever met her, but one of the dogs, one of my family's dogs, has cancer. She just got diagnosed with cancer like 2 weeks ago. Not good. Pretty bad. And this is right in the middle of them moving. Yeah, it's just a mess. I went and they bought like a $500 tree, and I went and dug, by hand and shovel, I dug the hole and planted this freaking tree. It's not a tree, it's like a bush, but it's massive. So I had to dig like a freaking 5-foot hole with a shovel. That's what I was doing, you know. So they're moving, and I'm out there digging a hole. So she just, it's a long story. Too much info. She likes shade, and they want her comfortable, and so that she needed a place to go with. She loves laying under the bush, right? So they went and bought a bush so she could come and lay under the bush. So I planted this freaking huge ass bush. Terrible. Been a mess. You see why we don't do this over here? This is too much details. We don't talk about this over here. You guys keep hounding me. Elijah Craig just got in. Is that the Elijah Craig? You could do it on your 1-inch square at Jack Daniels. Do they have my name in that square? Excuse me, sir. This is my plot of land. You can't kick me off of it. Smoke Wagon Straight Rye Store Pick in the glass. 51 rye, 49 malted barley. My tongue is on fire and I'm loving it. Andretsky, I like bushes. That 1 inch is special. I love my 1 inch. So does Mrs. Wrench. What up, Teddy? I'm back from the store. Got a Bowman single barrel Sagamore Rye, 123 proof, 7-year, and a Buffalo Trace single barrel store. I'm trying to guess the order of how much you like. Which one's the best to worst? Like which one you're gonna like the best to worst? Sagamore Rye, 123, 7-year. That's definitely the wrench in it, because that could that's either 1 or 2. I could not imagine Buffalo Trace, the store pick, being number 1. I would say the Bowman's got to be over the Buffalo Trace, so it depends on where you're going to put the Sagamore. That's just me. Panthers versus Oilers, who you got? Ooh, hockey, huh? Is that going on? So it's that's Edmonton. Oilers. So I didn't know that. Oilers are Edmonton. I would love to go for the Florida Panthers, because didn't they win it last year? Holy freaking crap. I'm so behind. So this is the Stanley Cup final. So are you telling me if Edmonton wins tonight that they win? Is it best 2 of 3? Was this not the same? It's the best of 7. Was this not the same teams as last year? Was it not Florida and the Oilers? We were in Edmonton, Canada last year when this was going on. Well, we went through Jasper and Banff and all of that, but we were in there. On our trip, we were watching the finals, and every brewery we went to, they had the games on. I watched all of them. I mean, I gotta go for Florida because it's America versus Canada, but I kind of want Edmonton to win. The Panthers won, right? F them. They need to learn to lose. I'm going Oilers, baby. Canada. Oh, Canada. I'll tell you right now, the beer in Canada, man, was delicious. The people were great. I don't know. People around here in America suck ass. I think I'm going for the Oilers. Guys, I might have to end the stream and go watch this game. I'm like hooked now. I have no idea what I'm like watching. It's just so fast to me, I don't know what the frick I'm looking at. Especially when they're like... Five goals scored in the first 10 minutes. So excuse my ignorance, too. So it's just... So it's on the second... So it's just first and second, right? It's like there's just 2 quarters, right? Or whatever they call them. There's a third. See, that's what doesn't even make sense. Everyone's different. Basketball has 2, hockey has 3, football has 4, baseball has innings. Oh, that was sick. Look at that. Wow. Wow! We're just gonna watch a live game right here. I mean, I obviously cannot play this because I would get banned off YouTube. But I'm watching it. We need to have a Bourbon Wrench Sports. We need to do Wrench Sports, and we just drink bourbon and react to sports. The Canadian Whiskey Wrench. Boo! The Fantasy Wrench. That's my OnlyFans. It's hard for me to follow just because I don't know the sport. Especially when I'm drunk. I'm like, holy shit, where's the puck? That... Obviously, I know that's legal, but that dude literally, like, pushed the guy down. Like, you can just push people down. Why don't you just, like, sack everyone? You can do that? Like, the dude literally, like, just pushed him down with both hands. Unsubscribe. Watching the game on TV, live streaming Bourbon Wrench on laptop, living the dream right now. What do we got on baseball, too? So we got Auburn and Colorado live. So Florida State lost to Oregon State. North Carolina beat Arizona and freaking... Okay. None of that matters. Those are the worst teams. And then the Braves come on, huh? Holy crap! You can drop the gloves and rock if need be. My issue, what I'm saying is, like, the dude just, like, pushed him down. Like, it wasn't fighting. It's like his back was to him, and he just shoved him. Braves my ass. Okay, Artfully Bourbon, who the freak do you go for? And please, for the love of God, tell me it's not the Phillies, Yankees, or Padres. Cards? Okay. Then why do you hate the Braves? You're not even on our radar, dude. The Phillies can suck ass. I just hate the Yankees. And then the Padres, dude. Screw them. I hate the Padres. All right, one more. One more pour, then I'm gonna go sit on the couch, not gonna lie. Richard White, go Cards. I like the Cards, man. Do you think it's because Tatis freaking is a steroid user? Just stirring the pot. Don't do it, Trev, please! Not the Dickel! Oh, that Dickel is so throbbing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! Tatis' dad used to play for the Cardinals. Only player to ever hit 2 grand slams in the same inning. That's crazy. So his dad was a freaking steroid user too. Wow, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's nuts. Wow, I would have never guessed that he did something like that. I like Tatis, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, I'm a sports fan more than I am a team fan. Tatis is a really good player. That cheated. But I'm cool with it. Barry Bonds cheated too, and he was awesome. I think we need more steroids. I think they should have a whole league in all sports that steroids, it's like, how good can you be on steroids? And that should be the whole league, is just drug abusing steroid leagues. That's what we need. How fast can you run on steroids? How far can you hit a home run on steroids? That's what people want to know. Can we throw 108 mile an hour, 110 mile an hour freaking fastball on steroids? That's what people want to know. Now, I don't know about hockey. Like, can I hit the puck through a human being? I don't know. I feel like hockey is such an underrated skill. Like, the sport is just so underrated for how good you have to be able to do this. It ain't like basketball. It ain't like LeBron. Like, the dude's just flopping every time. He's just a big pussy. He's a total freaking loser. Makes millions of dollars for crying. Like, just so boring. Basketball is so boring. They're all just crying and flopping, and like, every other sport is good. You have to actually be good. You know? 2040, steroids become mandatory. For real, I want to see Bonds hit a 110 mile fastball. If he did, that thing would go like 800 feet. Bring back 90s basketball. It's gone. Basketball's dead as a sport, dude. You got nothing but losers in there, and it's just killing the sport. Commercial, god dang it. Shea Weber could have 100% put a puck through a human. See, I want to see it. Mark McGwire and Barry Bonds was so much fun to watch. Shoot, I love the Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, those dudes were total, like, it should have been obvious. You know? Shoot! I swear to God, I was watching the game. So when I was a kid, I was watching the Cubs game where so there's the game where Sammy Sosa hits the ball, his bat breaks in half. And the umps went out there and like picked up the half of his bat that was in the middle of the field and then realized it was cork. I was sitting in my living room watching that. And then I remembered them like coming back and like talking about it. And I was like, I was just so confused. Like I didn't know what a corked bat was. So I was like, what are they doing? Like they were like holding this. They were holding the half of the bat. I was like, what? Like bats don't break? No, it was corked and they saw it. I was literally watching that game live on TV in my living room. I'm just like on the couch, like little Trev, like, oh! I went to the All-Star game in Home Run Derby back in 2000, saw Sammy Sosa hit one into the parking lot. The dude had just injected like 7,000 milligrams of testosterone into his ass. That's right. I think that's what confused me. Was he hits it and his bat breaks in half and he literally like I don't remember exactly, but instead of like either he ran to first base, maybe that's what he did. I think he ran to first base and then instead of running to the dugout, he like runs out to the field and like tries to grab the half of his bat that's out there. It was something weird like that. It was like, whoa, like, why are you running out there, bro? And then the umps were like, what the freak are you doing? Like, bring that over here. Like, Michael Madigan. A YouTuber should YouTube it. What does that mean, Michael? Duke should have used synthetic cork. I mean, it doesn't matter what, his bat split in half, so whatever they drilled the hole in, it was filled with something. They would have been like, what the freak is this? It was very obvious. It could have been, he could have stuffed anything down in there and they would have been like, why is it filled with freaking dildos, Sammy? Oh, it's for later. I'm so invested in this hockey game now. It's so weird of a sport. Like, the dude literally just, like, tapped the puck with his hand. And that's just fine. I think everyone should start watching hockey. Way better than the NBA. NBA should just quit being a sport and everyone should just watch hockey. This is fun. Ivan, you were so late. Dude, I'm about to get off. Any picks soon? What up, Rocket Boy? You're late too. I'm about to get off. Because I'm gonna go watch this on the couch. I will answer this with no explanation. I will explain everything over on the Patreon, but to you normal folk, I'm gonna say this one time really quick. Yes, any picks soon. In the works, several Jack Daniels, bourbon, and rye. Multiple. Remus. And a Nashville Distilling Co. Or Tennessee Distilling. Not Nashville. Is there a Nashville Bourbon Company? There might be a Nashville Bourbon Company. And maybe I just mixed them together. There you go. That will not be repeated. That will not be repeated. You either heard it or you didn't. And I don't know what your hearing's like. We working hard behind the scenes, guys. I'm trying. I'm so busy with work, but I've lined up a lot of good stuff. It's not even all. I'm a little bit slammered. There's definitely one or two more, but those are like the big ticket items that you would want to hear about. There's a couple others. There's a couple others. No, no, Elijah Craig, you didn't offend me. I'm just saying. It's top secret. No stag picks. There is no stag picks in the works. I would tease you every day of the week if I had a stag pick coming. I have not been blessed with that. Didn't offend me, bro. You can't ever offend me, Elijah Craig. Pastor and founder of Heaven Hill. Nashville Barrel Company. No, I'm talking Tennessee Distilling Co. Tennessee Distilling Co. Maybe Kings. I'm telling you, there's like I we got like 7 or 8 or 9 picks lined up. It's a lot. Redemption. Right? Redemption. Saving my pennies now. I would say that See, I can't even tell y'all. Trev going down to Lynchburg, Tennessee. What's crazy is Jack Daniels is in that town. I'm gonna be in that town. Just I don't know, just sampling their gas station food, and there's a very big possibility that it's not just one sausage biscuit that's coming to you. You know, it could very well. At bare minimum, you're getting one sausage biscuit, which is good. I mean, one sausage biscuit's delicious. But there's just it could just so happen that it's like a deal. Like you walk in there and you get one sausage biscuit, and it's like, oh my god, buy one. No, now you're gonna get the wrong idea. You might go in there to get one, you leave with four. You know, like you might just not have the opportunity to get one sausage biscuit. You might be able to get like the sausage egg McMuffin, the sausage ham McMuffin, and then like the just McMuffin. You know, it's something like that. You know, Miss Mary Bobo's restaurant. Why do you know what that is, Lee? That's an interesting observation, Miss Mary Bobo's restaurant. That's we gotta get off here. Too much information going around. So that's all I can say over here on the mainstream. That's it. I won't say anything about it ever again. Too many muffins. Too many muffins. Patrons, when I get the details, I'll let you know more. But I'm just setting you up for your order, right? Like, what do you want to order? You know? What do you want to order? All right, guys, I'm done. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go sit on the couch, to be honest. I'm going to go hang out with Willow and make some popcorn, and we're going to watch this freaking hockey game. So I challenge all of you to do so as well. That's quitter talk. Shut up, Rocket Boy. I've been here for 3 hours. I'm gonna go hang out with my dog, bro. I love you guys. I'm also very tired. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. I am so tired. I just want to go sit down, to be honest. So, love you. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Thanks. I hope you guys are ready for these picks. We're gearing up for them. They're gonna be starting. We're gonna start picking them very soon. So I'll keep you all updated. You guys will know when I'm gonna start teasing you. That's it. Yeah, join the Strava. Go walk. Roy is walking and he's logging every one of his walks. Come in there. I'm logging all my runs. Join the Strava and go and walk. Get your ass outside and walk. Walk off this alcohol. Get outside. Love you guys. Basically, just click every link Bourbon Hunter Lee drops in the chat. All right, I'm out of here. I'm freaking starving. Love y'all. I will see you. Hey, tomorrow I'm dropping the video. I don't even care. I haven't done a video in a month. I'm dropping the video tomorrow, and then I gotta work on the other ones. They'll probably drop next week. So tomorrow, new video. Finally, from the Bourbon Wrench. So go watch it whenever you can. Leave a like and comment on it and say, holy crap, Trev sucks. It's been forever. Just do it. Bye.